That down, guys. Let's move on to this, shall we? You know, one of my big pleasant surprise shows this year was Agatha All Along. I mean, I expected that I would enjoy it because I love Kathryn Hahn desperately, and I really quite enjoyed the Agatha character in WandaVision. So I suspected that I would enjoy this show. I didn't suspect that I would borderline love it. I just thought it was one of the most well-written shows that they've had so far. The cast was fantastic. By the way, you remember I was just telling you I started watching that show, The Diplomat?
Right.
Yep.
The one witch in Agatha who dies, you remember her mother was the singer and she's had the curse on her the whole life, the Asian girl? She's one of the main characters in The Diplomat. She's really good in that too. Anyway, so Agatha, you guys know, was initially listed as a limited series, aka a mini-series, one season and done. They've recently, we talked about on the show, changed the terminology. They now on Disney Plus, it is no longer called the complete series. It's now called season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And they are now running it in the Emmys for your consideration as a comedy series, not as a limited series. So that kind of implies, not guarantees, that we could see Agatha return. Well, at the Golden Globes, Kathryn Hahn was being interviewed, and she confirmed that she's not done playing the character. She claims to not know what's going on, but she kind of directly, indirectly kind of hints that we may see her in Vision, something I didn't think we would. Anyway, this comes us from Gizmodo, who wrote, in a conversation with TV Line, Kathryn Hahn stated she isn't quote unquote personally done playing Agatha Harkness, but has no idea if Disney has additional plans for the character. I am personally done with playing this witch? No. However, we'd have to let the powers that be make those decisions. I am as in the dark as you are. I don't believe that. There's going to be a Vision show. So that could be a trilogy with WandaVision and Agatha all along. But who knows? All right. I think at this point, it's become abundantly clear that we are going to see Kathryn Hahn as Agatha again. I mean, again, once they're renaming the series from a limited series to season 1, all that kind of stuff. I mean, if there was a category at the Golden Globes for best series this year featuring singing lesbian witches, Agatha would definitely have won that award. The only other competitor, of course, was The Acolyte. Agatha would have taken it. No problems. No questions asked. I think, though, it is interesting that she voluntarily brought up Vision.
Yeah. I mean, I get the...
Nobody asked her about it.
Yeah.
She just brought it up.
You know,
I get the through line. It's, you know, it was WandaVision, Agatha, Vision Quest. But at the same time, I don't think a lot of people necessarily would think Vision Quest that's going to involve Agatha now, because he jumped town. He took off. So I think it's a little odd that she just brought that up.
Yeah, like just out of nowhere. It's like, oh, like I'm not done playing this character, but I don't know what Disney's doing. I mean, hey, there's this Vision show coming, I guess.
what kind of impact do you see her having on that show? Or is it just going to be just a cameo?
You know what? That's a really, really good question. Like, okay, so first of all, we're making an assumption that could very well be wrong. Let's go with it for a second.
Yeah, we're ready.
That Kathryn Hahn is going to be in Vision. Okay. If she is, and we're just for the sake of the discussion going to assume she is, couple things I think would happen. Number one, she would not show up as Ghost Agatha. I think she would show up kind of like how at the end of the one movie, Tony Stark took out the arc reactor and said, I'm done. I'm no longer Iron Man. And then all of a sudden the next Avengers movie comes along and he's Iron Man again. He's got an arc reactor.
Like, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Just
I think, but they did address it. They did address it in the movies. Remember, he says he was talking to Pepper about it and saying, you know, I just realized, you know,
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be an explanation given, but I think maybe she just pops up in physical form because, frankly, as much as I loved Agatha, I don't care about Ghost Agatha. So there's that. I think if she is in Vision, I see it as maybe a minor 1 or 2 episode appearance. And maybe in the role of where does the mystic and the machine have crossroads? Like, remember, this Vision, this white Vision, isn't the Vision that we had in the other series because that one died. This is a new Vision who carried over the memories of the old Vision, but he's also kind of on an identity quest, a Vision quest. And maybe maybe I'm spitballing here. Maybe, Agatha becomes a mystic tool to try to help him regain his soul.
Maybe.
I don't know. Again, can Marvel cross the mystic and the machine?
That's going on to a way big role then, a way bigger role in the series.
Maybe, yeah.
If
But
she's
it
a
does
catalyst.
make sense. Although it makes sense, I mean, yeah. I'm just looking for maybe just a straight up cameo that will lead into a season 2, but as far as being a integral part of Vision's story, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, no,
yet.
I agree. I don't see Agatha being. I think Vision's going to have his own main storyline. I think if anything, Agatha will be a B-level storyline in it and not a major part. Like, it's not going to be
a reoccurring
Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
Right.
Vision and Agatha. I don't think it's going to be that.
So-
I think Agatha maybe makes an appearance.
Yeah.
We might get one full episode with him.
Agreed.
Just to get, whatever the story they're trying to say or tell.
Maybe
done
she's
away with.
maybe she's trying to see if there's like traces of like Wanda's soul or power in him. or
Yeah,
something
like,
that.
look, listen, they've kind of been hinting that maybe they're going to bring Wanda back, and maybe that's again part of it, crossing the mystic and the machine. Is there Wanda residue?
Yeah.
In
That would not only that, but that would just
that's what you find on the bed sheets.
that
Sean.
would just tease her even more, and I don't like that, especially if she's not coming back.
Oh, but if she is though,
Yeah,
then
don't
So-
tease something that's not going to come back, because I really like Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, don't tease
I like
the Wanda
actress,
residue.
I like the character.
Yeah, they just got to depower her a lot. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Hungryroot. Grocery shopping used to be one of the biggest struggles. Between your busy schedule and wanting to eat healthier, it just feels impossible to stay on top of everything. But all that changes when you discover Hungryroot, the easiest way to eat healthy without the hassles. Hungryroot is like having your own personal grocery shopper. They take care of the weekly shopping for you, recommending healthy, high-quality groceries tailored to your tastes, nutritional preferences, and even health goals. They've got it all: smoothies, snacks for the kids, ready-to-eat meals, and even supplements. For me, Hungryroot is absolutely a game changer, guys. My health goals have become so much easier to stick to. I love how they personalize my cart every week and even get smart about my preferences as I go. It's honestly stress-free and so simple. You're gonna love Hungryroot as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Campea and use the code Campea. That's hungryroot.com/Campea, using the code Campea to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Kathryn Hahn kind of hinted unprovokedly that maybe she appears in the Vision series. I don't know. Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.